Petrópolis, also known as the Imperial City of Brazil, is a municipality in the state of Rio de Janeiro, at a distance of 68 kilometers from the state capital. Nestled among the forested hills of the Serra dos Orgãos, in the valley of the Quitandina and Piabana rivers, Petrópolis is a popular winter holiday spot. Besides the climate and surroundings, the main attraction is the former summer palace of the second Brazilian emperor, which is now the Imperial Museum, specializing in imperial history and memorabilia. Petrópolis is home to the National Laboratory for Scientific Computing, a research unit of the Ministry of Science and Technology of the Brazilian federal government. History. The town's name honors Emperor Pedro II, the nation's second monarch and son of Pedro I. The city was the summer residence of the Brazilian emperors and aristocrats in the 19th century, and was the official capital of the state of Rio de Janeiro between 1894 and 1902. The town's origins can be traced to Bernardo Soares de Proencar, who between 1722 and 1725 opened an alternative route between Rio de Janeiro and Minas Gerais, across the Serra da Estrela. While traveling to Minas Gerais along this route, Emperor Pedro I found the region's climate pleasant, while staying at the farm of Correia, a Catholic priest. As the priest's sister and heiress refused to sell his property, the emperor bought in 1830 the neighboring one, the Corrego Seco farm. He had his summer palace built there, but never saw it finished, because he stepped down from the throne on April 7, 1831. Other Brazilian aristocrats eventually followed suit. Pedro's palace is nowadays the Imperial Museum, one of the main attractions of the Alpine city of Petrópolis. Together with the Cathedral of St. Peter of Alcantara, the Crystal Palace and the House of Santos Dumont, the Imperial City became in due time home to artists, intellectuals and celebrities, and by the 20th century, one of the main tourist attractions in the country. German farmers from the Rhineland were encouraged to immigrate and to settle on the emperor's outlying lands, to help give the palace a charming urban setting. The settlement of Petrópolis was founded on March 16, 1843. It became a city in 1857. The road connecting the city to Rio de Janeiro was opened in 1910 and paved in 1928. The urban design was carried out by major engineer Julius Friedrich Kohler. On a visit to the Philadelphia Exposition of 1876, Pedro II was impressed by Alexander Graham Bell's new invention, the telephone, and had a line connecting his summer palace to his farm headquarters. Even after the establishment of the Republic and the exile of the imperial family in 1889, the city continued to play a significant role in Brazilian history. It was a frequent choice as summer residence for presidents of the Republic, who lodged at the Palace of Rio Negro. In 1903, the Rio Negro Palace saw the signing of the Treaty of Petrópolis with Bolivia, which gave Brazil the Acre territory. During the dictatorship there was a center for torture, called the House of Death. Climate. Petrópolis has a subtropical highland variety of the oceanic climate caused by elevation with humid summers. The rainfall is approximately 2,400 mm per annum. The temperature is mild. The annual average is around 19 degrees Celsius. In warmer months, the average temperature is 23 degrees Celsius and the average of the coldest month is 15 degrees Celsius. According to the National Institute of Meteorology, the lowest temperature recorded was -0.7 degrees Celsius on August 2, 1955, and the highest temperature recorded was 36.6 degrees Celsius on November 6, 2009. Tourism. The main attractions of the city are ACU Hill, Casa Stephansvig, Castle of the Baron of Itaipava, Crystal Palace, District of Itaipava, Fatima's Throne, Grao Para Palace, House of Ipiranga, House of Joaquim Nabuo, House of Princess Isabel, House of Rui Barbosa, House of Santos Dumont, House of the Baron and Viscount of Arinos, House of the Baron and Viscount of Moa, House of the Viscount of Caete, Imperial Museum of Brazil, Monastery of the Virgin, Petrópolis City Park, Petrópolis Wax Museum, Quitandina Palace, Rio Negro Palace, Rural Touristic Tours of Tequeral, Brejal and Araras, St. Peter of Alcantara Cathedral with the Imperial Mausoleum, Valparaiso, Bauernfest. Notable people: Dom Pedro de Alcantara, Prince of Grão-Pará; Pierre Bailey, Brazilian actor; Prince Louis of Orleans Braganza; Rafael da Silva, English club Manchester United footballer; Michel de Souza, operatic baritone, born in Petrópolis; Guilherme Fontes, Brazilian actor; Edwin V. Morgan, United States ambassador to Brazil 1912 to 1933; Fiorella Matias, Brazilian actress; Peter Brian Medawar, winner of the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, among other awards; Camila Morgado, Brazilian actress; Rodrigo Santoro, actor who has appeared in many successful movies, including 300, What to Expect When You're Expecting, among others; Magda Taliaferro, Brazilian pianist; Stefan Zweig, Austrian author, lived in Petrópolis from 1940 until his suicide in the same city on February 23, 1942. Economy: Petrópolis' economy is based on tourism, services and industry. It is the second largest beer production center in the country and the headquarters of major Brazilian brewery companies such as Grupo Petrópolis and Bohemia, and also has a Brazil Kirin factory. Gallery. Landscape of Petrópolis, unknown date. Baron of Rio Branco's house. Landscape of Petrópolis, unknown date. Imperial Palace of Petrópolis, circa 1855. City entrance. Araucaria angustifolia, Brazilian pine. The railway engine 11 was used on the railway line that, during the period 1883 to 1964, ran between Rio de Janeiro and Petrópolis. Indaias Brook. Quitandina Lake. Quitandina Palace in autumn. House of Ipiranga. Monument to Emperor Pedro II in the garden of the square with his name. Imperial Museum. Statue of Pedro II in the Imperial Museum. Landscape of Petrópolis, in front of the Imperial Museum. Palacio Amarelo, the City Council of Petrópolis. Crystal Palace. Palacio Rio Negro. Pension Center of Petrópolis. Center. Bus Station. Petrópolis Mountains. Catholic University of Petrópolis. Vale Imperial Residence. City Center. Rua do Imperador. Rua do Imperador. St. Peter of Alcantara Cathedral. View from Cathedral Tower. 14 Bis Square. Ermaus de Angelo Street. Christian Church. Commercial Street in downtown Petrópolis. Obelisk. Museum of Weapons. The Enchanted, Santos Dumont's Chalet. Petrópolis view from Cathedral. Liberdade Square. Hydrangeas. Trail at the Serra dos Orgaus National Park. Tribuna de Petrópolis Journal. Bauernfest. Sister cities. Petrópolis is sister city of Blumenau, Santa Catarina,